What's up, gang? It's been a while since I've hung out with my best bud Billy, but I was playing a little bit of Injustice Gods Among Us in a player match the other day, and I fought a Green Lantern. And if anybody played the original, when like the game was popping, the Green Lantern was like an 8-2 matchup because of Gatling gun, because it was so hard for Shazam to get in on Gatling gun, and Lantern's Might blew up all of your Oki options. That's Lantern's Might right there. The ring lift. This move is so good as a wake up, and it negates a lot of Shazam's Oki. Right? You try to press a button from half screen away, he grabs you. But we can beat it. So I'm not sure that this new tech would have actually like changed anything in the matchup. Really, it just meant that on a knockdown, if you had perfect timing, you could punish Lantern's Might with a mid. See? Now, can I do that consistently? No. Is it maybe a bug in the training mode? Maybe. But you can do it with any move that's 9 frames or below. So I've been able to hit 2-2. Right? I've been able to hit 2-2. And that was a wake up you saw. I've been able to hit down 1, just 6 frames. Down 1 is actually tricky. There you go, and it trades. You can get all these as clean hits as well. You don't have to trade. And I can get 1-1. Those are the 3 I've. There you go. That was a clean 1-1. So like it's hard. The timing is really hard. I'm not actually sure like when you have to double dash to like get in here, and I feel like you don't want to hit the buttons really quickly. So it's super, and you can, oh, you know what, and you can do it off of back 2 as well. But back 2 is actually really tricky, right? Because you get caught right there. So I'll hit forward just a touch, and then go right when I see his feet touch the ground, and there you go. Right, so like the timing is so precise that online I would never suggest this as an option, and only if you've labbed this like extensively would I even suggest it. Like backdashes will beat this tech to a degree, at least like down 1. I'm not sure about 2-2. But yeah, it's just like the timing on the dash. Like I'm not sure what gets you there. And there is a slight lag at the end of Shazam's dash that you can't do anything about. You can't like press buttons. So it's just not consistent at all. That being said, it is a tool in Shazam's arsenal. If you are good enough, right? You can down 2, you can down 1, you can 2-2, you can 1-1 for free on Green Lantern's Wake Up, right? Like, as long as you don't trade, which, you get knocked down because of Lantern's Might, it automatically tries to lift you. Yeah, like, you're in a pretty good spot, man. I feel like if that were possible, one grab basically changes the entire matchup, right? Like, if he can keep you out, it's still 8-2. But you land one Herculean Might that lets you get in quick, dude, it's a game changer. The other 2 things that you can do, the other 3 things you can do, and this is purely off of a Herculean Might knockdown. You can actually Atlas Torpedo straight through the invincibility, and you get a super free Herculean Might. The lag is actually, what did I want to do? I wanted to. Can I just set him to, right? So that's free. He can't even jump. That's super free. And I think, oh yeah, the other thing, we're going to set the AI to not do that. The other thing you can do for free 8% is you can hit him with a lightning bolt. So like, oh, and then the last thing you can do, you'll always end up on the other side, but you can And again, this is like if you're, if your Green Lantern is like Unga Boonga, just like set on waking up, like so many Deathstrokes were set on waking up with his blade flip. Um, yeah. So there are a lot of interesting things you can do. Um, I don't think this would have changed the matchup. And it's so difficult to get consistently. It's the dash. It looks like I'm there, and when I try to slow it down, it doesn't work because I'm not in place to actually do the move. I wonder if I want to say it could be a training mode bug, um, but I don't think it is, right? Like I don't think it is. That was clean. Um, so there you go. I just yeah, I wanted to pick up Shazam and play the other day, and I knew there's so many different interesting holes in seemingly invincible wake ups that I've tested this out a lot on a lot of characters, and there are some holes. Black Adam's lightning cage has a hole right at the top, where his invincibility doesn't protect him. Um, Also, as I've mentioned before, you can always get at least 3.5 damage using Solomon's Judgment. So you see that the power of the punches there. The unblockable actually goes through and does a little bit of damage. So if you have just a sliver of life to kill, you can do it on their wake up, which is pretty freaking dope, and something they will not expect. But that's it. I wanted to make this video about beating Lantern's Might, and I did. And I don't I wish there were some like Shazam heads around to test this with me. I only have my wife to play with me, and she's like, not interested at all in helping me. Um, and I only have a couple of people I know online that are still playing this game, but it's cool, dude. This would have been, I don't know if this would have been a game changer, but this would absolutely have given Shazam more tools in his arsenal to deal with this matchup, because this matchup was so hard. There you go. Anyway, that's it. Later, gang.